Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward here, and in this video clip, you're going to get a simple, easy to make breakfast idea. I'm actually making breakfast for myself right now, so I just said, hey, why not throw on the camera and show you what I'm making. This is one of my favorite recipes. I've got a lot of favorite recipes. I know every time I make a recipe I say it's my favorite, but this is another one of my favorites. And what it is, it's eggs, egg whites, and lima beans. And mix this up together, and it makes for a great breakfast or a great meal to have anytime. And one of the videos that I posted a while back was talking about eating vegetables with every single meal. And a lot of people, you know, having vegetables with lunch and dinner is not too hard, because usually, you know, those meals have vegetables as part of them. I mean, it's easy to have a salad with your lunch, or have like steamed or stir-fried vegetables with your dinner or something like that. But breakfast is one of those meals where people tend to kind of skip on the vegetables. So an easy way to get veggies with your breakfast is to mix it up with eggs. Like make an egg omelet with veggies mixed in. And that's what I'm doing here with the lima beans. So I've got the pan heated up. I'm going to put in some coconut oil. That's what I like to use for my grease. A little bit of coconut oil in the pan. And this is becoming more and more popular these days. I mean, pretty much everywhere you go now has coconut oil. And it is, even though it's a saturated fat, it is a healthy fat. So, little tip, recommend you cook your food in coconut oil. Now, the way I like to do it, I use, when I mix up my eggs, just my personal preference, I'll have 8 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. So this right here is half a carton. Oil all over the pan. This right here, again, like I said, is half a carton of egg whites, which is approximately 8 egg whites. If you want to measure it out, 8 egg whites is 1 cup of liquid egg whites. Nice. And this right here is a half a carton. I used the other half yesterday morning. So that's the egg whites, and I put in 2 whole eggs. I get a lot of people ask about, you know, what's the difference? Why should I have whole eggs versus egg whites and all that? Well, there's a lot of nutrients in the egg yolk. In fact, most of the nutritional value of an egg is actually in the yolk. But unfortunately, so is a lot of the fat. So rather than cutting out the yolks altogether and just having all whites, I will have a couple egg yolks. Get a little bit of fat, get some nutrients, but it's not going overboard with it. Stir that up a little bit. So 8 egg whites is approximately 25 grams of protein. A couple whole eggs is another 12 grams of protein. So you're getting 37-ish grams of protein. And there's a bit of protein in with the lima beans. So we're getting 40 plus grams of protein with this meal. These are frozen lima beans. Just picked them up at the grocery store in the frozen food section. And I'm just going to sprinkle them in. Sprinkle all over there in with the eggs. A little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Of course, you can add whatever spices and seasonings and all that stuff. I just keep it simple, salt and pepper. And simply cover it. Leave it there for a few minutes, and the cover will help steam and cook the eggs and cook the lima beans. And then in a few minutes time, voila, you get yourself a simple, easy breakfast treat. And I'll show you that when it's all ready. Alright, it's been about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes since I just had that covered. Just cover it on low to medium heat. Just be careful you don't burn this stuff up. And there we go. Our eggs and lima beans cooked up. So I mean, it's very simple. This is just another idea, another little way that you can cook your eggs in the morning. Yeah. Wow. There we go. So that can be a very hearty meal just by itself. That was probably 40 plus grams of protein. I never actually measured out the lima beans, so I don't know exactly how many grams there, but 5 or so grams of protein in the lima beans, 37 in the eggs. So there, it's 40 plus gram protein meal. And there's some slow digesting carbohydrates from the lima beans. Now that there is a high protein and a slow carb meal. For those of you who've read Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Body, you probably remember the section there. He was talking about, instead of having a low carb diet, have a slow carb diet, meaning eating more slow digesting carbs such as beans. So that's a great way to have a low glycemic breakfast meal, other than, cereal and toast and that kind of stuff. However, if you are in a mass building phase and you're looking to get some more calories in your system, then you could have something like that along with a bowl of oatmeal to even bump up the carbs and calories a bit more. So it's all depending on what you're training for and how you want to structure your diet. But that's another little idea. Give it a try. Leave me a comment below. And you probably have your own egg omelet recipes that you like to use. Share your omelet recipes with me below. Let me know what you like to scramble in with your eggs. I'd love to hear about it. So again, leave me a comment below. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Over and out. And make sure to check out my other quick and easy high protein breakfast videos. I've got a whole bodybuilding nutrition playlist that covers a bunch of different meal ideas that you can try. So again, just check out the links that are right below this video for more information.